We are here again on Great Chair Talk, that we're going to talk about your beauty. The beauty of a woman consider a whole lot of things. That we can talk about the inner beauty that no one else can see. There are many things that we can consider. But today we're just going to focus on what you really need to do to your face. So we actually have got a makeup guru who's with us here. She's going to introduce herself so that we will know who she is. You can introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Cleo. My name is Chipo Poda. I'm a makeup artist. In the industry, I'm known as Poda by Chipo. Well, thank you for the compliment of saying I'm a guru.
Okay. People really need to know, I think, more about you before we talk to them about what they really need to do to your face on their daily. People now need to know why have Chipo decided to do makeup out of all the things that we can talk about.
Believe it or not, growing up I was a tomboy. Like, I was a tomboy straight. So on my A-level break, my mom was like, don't you want to go to modeling school? Because my mom was like the diva mom, the mom. So modeling school, why? Hey, you need to be groomed to be a girl. Then I was like, okay. I went to Glamour Modeling Agency. It was owned by Tendai Westerhoff in Avondale. So when we were being trained about modeling, grooming and stuff, they taught us about makeup. And I really got interested and fascinated about it. When I got home, I was like, you know what? If I pass, I want to do cosmetology. And my dad would not hear it. Because to my dad, doing cosmetology was, you know how our parents are. So believe it or not, I did a degree in banking and finance, and I worked in a bank. And then while I was working in the bank, one of my good friends got married, Melba Zinzi. And Melba was like, Chipo, can you do my makeup? Because you do your makeup very well. So now I'm groomed and stuff. I'm a girly girl. So I did Melba's makeup. And when she posted her pictures, I don't know how Jackie Mugido got to see that picture. And then she came to my inbox. You like makeup, let's work together, come, I'll train you, blah, 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 blah. That's how my makeup artistry journey started.
Wow, it's so interesting how it came about. But I also think that most of the times you can't really run away from yourself. You just find yourself, like the rod of life just leads you to where you're supposed to be. Wow, so that's amazing. I'm so much interested about what you said that what was the challenges that you faced in between the time of you were coming from a bank and now you're going to do makeup?
So straight up, I hate figures. I hated going to work, but I had to do it for my parents. Like, I really was in the banking sector for my parents. After the modeling grooming course and stuff, I just wanted to do beauty. My friends and I would always say, would buy a 3-story house. In the first story, the people are doing hair. The second, people are doing massages and makeup. Then the next, people are doing their nails and lashes. I just wanted to do that. Like right now, I always tell people I get paid to play because I'm in my zone. I'm doing what I'm passionate about. I'm doing what I'm called to do. I like interacting with women. I love empowering women. So when the person sits on my chair, trust me, it's either I live edified or that my client lives edified. So it's just my calling. It's my purpose. I found my purpose.
Wow, that's amazing. And quite interesting that you were saying you find your purpose in makeup. Do you have any challenges that you would say that you face in the industry?
So I think I speak on behalf of most of the makeup artists. I mean, our products are so expensive. We normally get our products like in SA, in America and stuff. And when a person sits on my chair and I tell them a makeover is $35, oh, Muton, when I open them $5, you know? The young coming up makeup artists. I think this is one of the major challenges, pricing. Because you find with some makeup artists who probably buy fake products, so their pricing is automatically low, as compared to Chipo, who's buying Fenty or who's buying like the original Marc or Estee Lauder. I have to make a profit out of it. I have to charge in a way that I get a profit. So I think pricing is what is mostly affecting us. Yeah.
So have you found a way of how are you going to make that work as for now?
Personally, if you come to me, it's because you know my work, number one. You know my work ethics and you know what I can do. if you can't afford my pricing, then you're not my client. Sounds harsh, but it's the truth. I'm doing this to earn a living. I mean, take a look at makeup artists abroad, in SA, in Nigeria. Let's go to Nigeria. Makeup artists are living large. I mean, they're driving the Range Rovers, they've got houses and stuff. And look at us, what do we have? It's because we are afraid to charge for the services that we offer. People think when I'm doing makeup, it's a hobby. It's not a hobby. I'm trying to make a living.
Wow.
Sounds harsh, but
that's quite interesting from what we have had from Chipo. I think she has actually said that you have to value yourself for what you do.
yes, if you don't value yourself, no one will.
Do you have someone that have trained you to become who you are today? Or you just wake up and tell yourself, I'm going to do makeup?
Like I said earlier on, I'm a product of Volt Cosmetics. I was trained at Volt Cosmetics, and they could never be Poda by Chipo without Volt Cosmetics. So all my credit goes to Miss Jackie.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Jackie, for changing Chipo's life. We really know that when you change Chipo's life, you didn't just change your life, but you changed many other women's lives. We are so grateful of that. Like now we are in times that I would say maybe it's winter, it's cold time. Is there like something that someone has to do on a daily to their skin so that it doesn't become dry? Because now I think a lot of ladies are worried about their skin because it's getting dry in winter. Is there something that someone really needs?
In winter, this is when you should use your oil-based products. Your oil-based foundations. You need to moisturize a lot. Our skin naturally gets dry because of winter. So you really, really need to use oil-based products. I always say this and people always laugh. A great moisturizer when you're going to bed is Vaseline.
Just as simple as that?
Trust me, Vaseline. It might not work for all skin tones, but the number of people that I've told this to, they are always shocked. It works as a charm. Learn your skin. When you go to buy your skincare, go to counters, talk to the ladies behind the counters for them to do like a skin testing, because maybe you have combination skin, maybe you've got oily skin, maybe you've got dry skin, because there are different products for different skin types.
Wow, that's great. I think you've actually had for yourself that you get different products for different skin types. So at times you just don't have to see Chipo in the shop, or maybe Chipo is your friend or sister. Then you ask them, which product Chipo are you using? It's not about what Chipo is using. It's more about what really works best and what really works good for your skin. So for you to be able to know how to deal with your skin, I think you can look for the best skin dermatologists. I think they can actually help you to know what to do to your skin. Chipo, now you're telling something that someone needs to do to their skin. Do you have a brand product?
Not yet. It's something that's in the pipeline. Give me a year or two.
Wow, watch out. We are watching
A year or two?
Chipo's product,
Yes.
which is kind of... There's someone else who's like trying to find out and figure out what exactly one really requires for them to be like a makeup artist.
So I've got an academy, the Poda Academy, where I train women to be makeup artists. I think to date I've trained over 25, and I know 10 of them are doing very well in the industry. So if you're that one person who really wants to learn how to do makeup and be a makeup artist, come to my social media, Instagram, Facebook at Poda by Chipo, and we'll talk about it. Because I'm all about women empowerment. I empower women. And once a year, I always take one student for free. So who knows, you could be the lucky one.
Wow. I think that's great news. You might be the lucky one that that is going to know more about makeup and what exactly needs to be done. Do we have like specific things or advice maybe that you might need to give to the people who are watching us? What is it that, like an advice that you need to do concerning your makeup?
If you follow my blogs or if you hear me talk about makeup, the number one thing I always advise people is always use original makeup. Always use original makeup. Why do I say that? If you were to react and they're using a fake product, who are you going to go to? Who are you going to blame? Number two, when you're using a fake foundation, you use much, much more than you use on the original foundation. So in the long run, if you calculate the banker is coming back, you find out that buying an original product is cheaper in the long run compared to buying a fake product. If it's an eye color, I wish I had brought makeup. If we were to do swatches here, the fake one has no pigment. Pigment is the color. If we were to put brown here, a fake one, you wouldn't tell, as opposed to using the original one. Always use original products. And to my ladies in Zimbabwe, we've got a few like local brands. We've got your Rubilin, you've got your Mbali, you've got your Volt, and you've got your, I'm forgetting, Langa. They've got brilliant products, and the pricing, very fair. So you've got no excuse to use fake products. In your makeup bag, you should always have a brown pencil for your eyebrows. I think we all know that. You should, yes, in your makeup bag, not plastic. You should always have a black pencil. You should always have mascara. Liquid liner, if you can put it on yourself. I'll confess, I can't put liquid liner on myself, but some people can. You need a lip gloss. You need a good foundation, a good powder, and a great concealer, and a good set of brushes. And then if you're going to events, I mean, if it's an important event, I recommend that you go to a makeup artist and get it done. Because you don't want to go to someone's, say, wedding, looking the way you look when you're going to work. I don't know. If you put value to probably that event, I always recommend that people go to makeup artists to get that nice, professional look.
So it is actually good for you to know that when you're attending an event, a makeup artist is a priority. You can't like really run away from that. It's either you're going to look good or you're going to try to look good.
Or easily, you can be trained. Like most makeup artists, or most of my makeup artist friends, we offer like one-on-one classes.
Okay.
Weekly, you come in with your makeup bag. We teach you how to use your product. And trust me, some of our clients who we teach like grasp the concepts, and when they do their own makeup, you'll be like, wow. So if you don't want to go to a makeup artist, then go for lessons at least.
Thank you so much, Chipo, for coming to the show.
Thank you.
I really know that you have actually helped someone who's watching us and sitting there. I think quality is better than quantity.
Amen.
It's up to you. Quality is better than quantity. We thank you so much, ladies. We really appreciate you. Join us on the next show that we're gonna have. Thank you.
Bye.